speak to the GT, because you mentioned the Georgia Tech Black Alumni Association and how a legacy is so important. I know that GTBAO is they're doing an endowment now. Do you want to speak a little bit about that and how that factors in with respect to the creation of a legacy, whereby if you don't have a family, even if you're the first one, how we can help?
Even if the GTBAO and what they're trying to do with the endowment campaign is critical to me to the longevity of African Americans in engineering, male, female, minority beyond African American, your Hispanic, Latino, all the other minorities who are just getting into college legacies, the first time college goers. I think one thing that's critical, we're trying to reach out to so many alumni. There are probably 6,000 or 7,000 of us strong who have gone through Georgia Tech, but just a small number who contribute back to Georgia Tech. Disappointing, but I understand why. And if I could just speak to fellow alumni and alumni who have gone through, yes, you're scarred when you leave Georgia Tech. It took me years to step back on Tech's campus, in all honesty. After I left Georgia Tech, I was so battle scarred, I did not come back to Georgia Tech. Didn't come back to the campus. Didn't come back to a football game. I sent my contribution in the Georgia Tech Foundation, Thorpe Fund, Alexander Thorpe. But until my children came back, I did not step back on the grounds of Georgia Tech because I was still mad, still hurting because it's a different kind of experience. And it makes you think, do I want to step back into it? It brings back memories and opens up wounds. But by the same token, I said, I've got to step back because my wounds have healed, and I realized Georgia Tech did me more good than harm. It was the best thing that happened to me.
How do we foster that legacy environment and influence other black students who don't have a relationship like a parent who went to Georgia Tech or a sibling who went to Georgia Tech who want to come to Tech and experience?
We're hoping through the GTBAO organization that we can do more outreach. We're trying to hit the churches, trying to hit the schools, and trying to get everyone to take ownership. It's just like that movie, Pay It Forward. Someone, and I can't really say, I guess I have to say my parents said, okay, we've been reading, Georgia Tech is the best buy. We can't tell you what it's going to be like, but you have someone to nudge you or push you and say, try it. We've got to reach out to, it doesn't have to be a blood relative, but just a neighbor, or if you see a young man in the community, or mentor someone in the high school, or reach out and go back and pull. Because you've got to see someone, and we are role models. We can tell you, don't give up. I can remember Adrian talking to me at 2 in the morning. It was her meltdown, I am quitting Tech, can you come get me speech. I've had it. I'm tired of being insulted and made to feel that I'm stupid. Because Tech will do that to you when you're standing beside someone from another nation who's working on 3 degrees. You're just trying to do your one. They've got the nuclear degree and aeronautics, and chemistry, and then they're going to do a minor in something else. You're saying, man, I can't pass calculus. You got to have someone to just take your hand and say, look, I wasn't the brightest crayon in the box either, but guess what? I've got my paper from Georgia Tech. I haven't seen a diploma yet that had a GPA stamped on it. Haven't seen it and don't think we ever will. But you've got the diploma, you earned it, you earned your stripes. Just the fact that you graduated, like Craig would tell you, May 2nd, was it May 2nd?
Yeah. You
graduated, you got the authentic diploma, all right? Come, and I don't know if I should use profanity or not, but come hell or high water. You go across that stage, you've got it, and nobody can take it away from you.
And what would you say maybe to encourage those of us who, because you mentioned a small minority of us do give back monetarily. What would you say to encourage other Black
But when you always gave back.
I always gave back. And I would say this to others. No matter how mad I was or hurt I was by Georgia Tech, because the reason you're hurt, the reason I was hurt, I can't speak from my children's perspective. It's because I listened to my colleagues and, man, we're going back to homecoming. We're going to see this person, that person, and my buddy, you know, my peeps and everything. I didn't have that experience. High school was a better experience than college because you didn't have the social aspect. I had, we had just small group, but I can't say I got the true college experience from Georgia Tech. You were studying all the time. That cut into 3/4 of it right there.
Yeah.
Then you did